hog. It's hot out, so today I just want to sit in this cab with air conditioning, and I'm going to start working on mowing this field, and then I'd like to go up top and mow that field at least. And then we still got the gravel on the front. If we have time, we'll go over to the other side of the house around that one field and try to pull out that cherry tree I cut down. But for now, I'm just going to go ahead and mow and enjoy the air conditioning and the radio. This is high. Look how high it is. Man, this is nice being in the cab. And this is a 5-foot brush hog. I gotta be careful in this field. There's some nasty dips and stuff. But this is a 5-foot brush hog. This is what we used last year when we was testing this tractor, and it handles it just fine. Gotta watch it here, because it does drop off, like right there. Which I did mow that last year. See? We're tilting here. I'm not trying to pucker up today, I just want to enjoy myself. Well, I'm trying to get my GoPro to work, but it just won't start up. It is showing a black screen, so I might have to run back and get my tripod for this phone. This field is not in bad shape, and this is pretty flat too. This is my flattest part of the field, and I'll tell you what, I think we can bale hay here, so maybe we'll try to do that the second cut of this field later. I thought it had more weeds in it, but it actually looked pretty good. Alright, this field's pretty much done. Now I'm trying to work on this bank a little bit, and this gets kind of steep. Like I'm not gonna be able to make it all the way going side to side. I could probably get another pass or two. It's hard to see in the video, but we are on a bit of a slope. It's a whole lot better. I got all those bushes cut out last year. Brush hogging with this with the test tractor. So now it's a lot easier to mow. Now people have asked me, do you feel like you're top heavy having this cab on this? I mean, this is a smaller tractor to have a cab on. And the answer is no. I feel very much safe in this tractor, and I don't know if that's a good thing, but I mean, I feel safer being in this cab for some reason. I don't know why. Like even in my working with my 40 horse, I'm very comfortable in this tractor, and the hillsides really don't bother me like you think it would, having a not as wide of a wheelbase as what my other tractor does. It's just weird. I don't know if it's the cab, it's like less probably going to be the last one though, right here. I mean, we're starting to get, like here, that's the phone level. We'll try to keep the phone camera level for you. But I don't feel bad at all right here. Like you think you would with a cab. I just don't feel that way. And these don't, and this tractor, I don't think it has loaded tires. Normally they send them and they don't. I think the 74 horse was the only tractor that they sent that had loaded tires. If you had loaded tires, I would feel even better. Alright, so this field's pretty much done. Since I can't get the GoPro to work, I'm going to go back and get my tripod before we go up there to the top field. That way I can get some outside shots for you. Okay, just went back, got the tripod. Now everybody thinks being a YouTuber is easy, but sometimes it's a pain. So now, getting ready to climb the hill here, which I know, I've already tried it back when I was testing, it won't make it all the way. It almost makes it to the top in medium range, but I'm going to put it in a low right now. I know it'll make it in low. Might as well cut right now too. I'm going up. Crank her all the way up too. Here we go. Right there is steep. That's how impressive this thing is. And it can go up a hill like this. Go over here and work my way up. Here we go, straight up. And this is thick too, so it is bogging down. Take it slow, it'll make it. To the top. Right here gets real steep. And we made it. Look at that view. Stuff is thick, and if you're wondering why I'm not going to the edge yet, I like to have at least a path where I can see one set of tires on the ground, because it drops off over here. I like to make an easy path first and then work my way from there. Plus, you never know if a limb fell down, so I'm trying to stay away from the tree line a little bit so we don't hit a limb with the brush hog. I did come up here and clean up just about everything that was up here, so we should be good. I know there ain't nothing here, just a cliff. I don't want to go over that big. Okay, so see, we're coming back around again. I can see where I'm at on this side and kind of gauge, you know, the incline. That's just how I do it. It just makes me feel better knowing what one side of the ground looks like. Getting as close as I can to this edge without going off. Hard to hay because the grass really grew in thick this year. The grass and the hay. It's not bad, but we got the AC on and it's starting to warm up in here too. And that's to be expected when you're mowing like this, because what it needs blown out. So I'm going to take it back to the shop and I'm going to show you exactly how to blow it out to get the temperature gauge to come down and to get your AC working again. Okay, hopefully you can hear me from the wind. I'm going to pop the hood here, and really you should blow out this, but the wind's blowing all the seed heads off of here. Now, you're going to overheat when you're mowing like I have been, and especially when it's tall because you got these seed heads. And if you want to cool the engine down, you got to get in here, get this radiator screen, blow all this out down here. But if you want to get that air conditioner to cool down, you got to get in. If I can get the camera in close. Okay, back in there. See them? You got to get in there and blow them out good. Once you do that, your AC will start cranking out some cold air again. So I'm going to blow this out, and then we'll go finish up that top field and get that hillside. Okay. Now I'm sure some of you guys are thinking, well, duh, you got to blow it out. But you'd be amazed how many times I get asked about that, and that's fine. There's no dumb questions. If you want to ask me something, ask it. But you have to expect it to get hot when you're mowing, but don't let it get too hot. That's where you can damage the engine. Just come back, blow it out with the compressor, and you'll see here in a second, it'll just go back down to where it needs to be. So let's fire it up. Okay, see how it's up above? Let it run for a second. for a second and then it'll shoot right back down. We also had plenty of coolant. You want to make sure you got coolant too. Rev it up a little bit. There it goes. Back down where she needs to be. Now let me crank on the AC because it's burning up in here. Oh yeah, that feels good. Much better. So we're ready to go now. Just about done. What a nice day. It's always a good day. Especially when you get to sit in an air-conditioned cab. Coming up here, but I went ahead and bought some fireworks for the family, and I don't know if I'm going to set them off up here or do it in the front field, but that's part of the reason why I wanted to mow today. Plus, I haven't been up here yet this year, so I wanted to get this all mowed up. It needed it because it is very, very thick.